Hello, everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and let us do the good work for today. There is no Allah because Allah said so. This is the name of our topic, and we are going to prove it. And just to make it more simple, this is an open challenge for Muslims to prove me wrong. In other way, to prove Allah wrong. Because every page in the Quran proved to us that Allah is not exist. I will open my Skype and we'll start our challenge for today to see if there is a single Muslim he really can prove to us from the Quran and from his book and his prophet that there is God whose name is Allah. Remember, I am not an atheist, I am a Christian, but I believe that Allah is a big fat lie. Even the Muslim do not know what the word Allah mean. Muhammad himself did not speak to Allah. He did not see Allah, he did not hear Allah, he did not talk to Allah. So who is this Muhammad and who is this Allah? However, each time we speak to them about their God, we notice that they are like a recording machine, copy, paste, and they have nothing to say. All of them, copy, paste. If you are a Christian and you speak to them, right away they say to you, prove to us the Trinity in the speed of light. But if there is a Trinity or not, that not is a solution for your cult. And we knew that speaking about the Trinity, you are not rejecting the Trinity because you are not convinced. It's just because your Allah said so. So it's kind of hypocrisy, not a debate. When somebody jump into a debate and he is not listening as much he is just preparing himself to throw the second question. You notice when a Muslim they call me, they go in the panic mood. He speaks something, we start talking about it, right away he jumped to something else because he noticed, oh, this topic is not good for me, I better change it. As simple as that. My Skype now is on. If there is any Muslim would like to call me, please feel free. And the challenge is very simple. I will not even ask you a question. We have Mr. Fahim sending me pictures. I don't know what the point of those pictures. Sending me pictures for buildings and etc. Fahim, call me, man. Call me, Abdul. Fahim in Arabic means smart, extra smart, like he is the one who understands everything. How in the world somebody he is smart, he believe in Allah? The Muslims, they made tons of articles about a God, his name is Allah, who says things which is discovered to be scientific miracles. But then when we study them, we find that all of them, they are nothing but a bunch of lies. Additional proof that Islam is based on lying, not on honesty. Now, if you are a Muslim, would like to prove me wrong, Please feel free. Who is a Muslim would like to call me? Who is a Muslim wanna prove me wrong? Golden opportunity for you Muslims to call us and prove us wrong. Who is the one is willing to do so? Few days ago, someone he said to me, I will let my sheikh speak to you. I am his student. And we noticed that speaking to a sheikh is a lot easier than speaking to a student. For a very simple reason. A student is just a kid. He say whatever he want and nobody even counting what he say. A sheikh, he have to be careful about what he say, because this is he knew that this is not a private conversation. It's recorded and posted, and many people they are listening. And you notice right away that the sheikh he have no answer. It's just a blind faith, and not only blind, it's stupid. Contradictions after contradictions, stupidity after stupidity, madness after madness, and nothing there to prove to be right. So when we speak about science in the Quran, we ask ourselves why the Muslims even they are mentioning science in the Quran. I mean, is the Quran is the book of science? No. But this cult is like a snake. It change its skin depend on the time and the season. So the season today is a season where people speak about, you know, science and technology and etc. So Islam have to change its skin. Before, Islam was focusing in a flying carpet. Suleiman have an army of chickens. Suleiman have a flying horse. Suleiman he have a genie who died for him. Muhammad he left to heaven in a mysterious way. A donkey came to him between the size of a horse and a mule. You know, tons of stories. But suddenly the Muslims they put all of this in the side, and suddenly they start saying to us that Quran is full of science, and they made tons of website. The Sea on Fire, Star Trek, like Invisible Shield, as you see in the front of you. I mean, this is all is in the Quran, my friend. But if we do a little examination, we will find nothing there is true. It's a collection of lies. And here we go. We are here to prove our point. Quran and science. Quran and science prove to us that Allah is a fake God. Absolutely. There is no way that Allah is God and he say what he said in the Quran. And we challenge the Muslims to call us right now and to prove us wrong. Who wanna do it? Who wanna do so? You see, I'm just searching for websites speaking about Quran and science. You know, look how many Muslim websites they have. It's all over. You know, but is it true? How truthful all of this is? False. False and fictions and deception. Oh, here we go. We find my book, Quran and Science in Depth, which is a book the Muslims don't like you to read. Who is a Muslim would like to call us, please? My Skype is open, and here we are making a challenge. What is the science of Allah? Is the science of Allah proving Allah to be false, or it's proving Allah to be true? I say clearly that it's proving Allah to be false. Not only false, proving the one who made the Quran to be an idiot, or certified idiot, as a Christian prince he says. Quran speak about anything, everything you can imagine. And this is what the Muslim they say to us. Quran is the book of science. So can you Muslims accept the same way you try to convince us that Islam is from God by making Quran a book of science? Can you accept the same challenge to prove to you that from the same science you speak above or about is clear proof that Allah is a false God? Who wanna do so? Who is the one wanna do such a challenge? Science everywhere, my friend. Science. And by the way, the Muslim they mention to you that there is a Muslim scientist, but in fact, all those scientists who they call them scientists, they were apostate of Islam, and most of them they were killed by Muslims. But I don't care really about if there is somebody he is a scientist or not. If there is a human being, he is a scientist, and Allah cannot be a scientist, Allah cannot be God in the same time. Do we have any brave Muslim would like to call us? Islamic astronomy, Star War. I like that. Let's see this topic. Islamic astronomy and Star War. Guys, isn't this interesting? Learn more. I want to see what is that one. Here we go. Islamic astronomy and Star War. What is that? I don't see until now anything. Look like this have nothing to do with the Quran. I thought this is a book about Quran, but look like it is just a stupid website. Let us see. Quran and modern science. Until now, we are waiting for Muslims to call us. I hope you will not be bored. But what we can do? Look like they are not proud about the science of Allah no more. Look. All of this is in the Quran. How authentic the Quran, the creation of the universe, astronomy, the sun and the moon, the stars and the planets, the orbit, the day and the night, the solar epochs, expansion of the universe, the conquest of the space, geology, the water cycle, mountains, biology. I mean, it's amazing. Look at this. I mean, this is just a start, my friend. All of this in the Quran. Who is the brave Muslim would like to call us? Don't make me give up. As long there is no Muslims when I call. Actually, there was a website. I'm trying to find it. It have like a better organized topic. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Maybe if I change it to scientific miracle, the search. Maybe this one. Okay, this one. We found it finally. Yeah, this is my favorite website actually, because it put the topic for you, like they are lined up with icons, and supposedly now we will be convinced that Allah he have science. This is the challenge. Who is a Muslim want to choose for me any topic in the screen, and my duty to prove from the topic he choose that Allah is a false God. Who want to do that? You Muslims claim that there is science in the Quran. Read this, my friend. Miracles of the Quran. The Quran contains scientific knowledge that could not have been known 1400 years ago, in ranges from basic arithmetic and the most advanced topic, astro garbage, astro lies. Fahim, guys, Fahim is calling me and is playing for me a love song. Fahim, are you there? This is the guy Fahim, who is like 55 years old. We see him in the text. He is calling me to play for me love song. I'm really convinced now that the love song you are playing for me is better than the Quran of Allah. At least it's about this is the one who his name is Fahim, smart, supposedly. How he wanna refute us? He plays for us a love song. Why you don't play for us? Kill them wherever you find them. Cut their fingertips, cut their necks. Which one is more beautiful, my friend? So look at this presentation. They fabricate lies and they promote their lies, and they are assuming that you are a person who do not know and you don't speak Arabic anyway. We can fabricate the translation, we can add words, we can take off words. How you will know? We do not know. Even Muslim themselves, more than 93% of Muslims do not know Arabic. Indonesia, the biggest Islamic country in the world, nobody knows Arabic there. Maybe a few teachers. Fahim, he said to me he cannot hear me in the call. Let us call him again. Answer, Fahim. Yes, Mr. Fahim. Okay, one more time you play music for me, I will ban you. Are you there? Okay, get lost. What a potato. He's doing shaky. Look at his kid, his picture. He's a picture of an old man. I mean, like this guy in the age of my grandfather. And look what he's doing. Now, who is the Muslim would like to call us and tell us if this is true, what we have in the screen? Challenge to you. Choose the topic which is in the screen, any one of them, and we will prove Islam to be false. Which one? Animal language? MashaAllah. The Quran speak about animal language. Yeah, let us talk about animal language in the Quran. And look at this art. I mean, look at this bird. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. For centuries, Native American have relied on so-called bird language to learn the whereabouts of the people and other animals that would otherwise remain invisible to human eye. First of all, American Indian and their belief about spiritual and the eagle, and this is fiction, stupid like Islam too. That's not true. However, let us continue. Course on birds. They are able to describe to what to spear how birds communicate and how, I mean, everybody knows that there's all creatures communicate, obviously. I mean, this is not a genius. Okay, but look what Muhammad in the Quran he says. I told you the miracles they claim to have, it is a proof that Islam is a damaged cult. Not only it's a cult, it's a damaged one. Read carefully, and I'm so happy that they are the ones quoting that for us. 1400 years ago, the Quran said that the birds have their own language. The Quran does not only say that, the Quran make a mistake. Look at this. And Solomon, he succeeded David. He said, "Oh people, we were taught the language of the birds, and we were given for everything. This indeed really blessing." But hold on, Suleiman is given the language of the bird. That's mean he speak the language of the bird. So if we ask Suleiman to speak to the chicken, he will say this, "Bak, bak, 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 bak," and then the chicken will answer him, "Bak, bak, 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 bak." Okay, but my friend, this is not what happened. The Quran speak that the bird spoke to Suleiman in Arabic. Unless you are saying to me, Allah he translated bak, 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 bak into Arabic. In chapter 27, verse number 20, it says that Suleiman he checked over his chickens and his birds. And specifically in this case, a bird is called a hubu or hudhud in Arabic. So he checked the birds and he said, if he don't give me, he found him absent. If you don't give me a reason why he's absent, I'm going to make him a barbecue. I'm going to slaughter him unless he give me a clear reason why he was away. Then the bird, he came back and he said to him, I found a woman ruling over them. Okay, in which language the bird he spoke to Suleiman? If Suleiman was speaking to the bird in the language of the birds, so why we see it in Arabic? Why Allah did not say bak 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 or whatever the bird language is? But as you see, they are speaking a classical Arabic. However, here the Muslims they hide the beginning of the story because the beginning of the story proved to us Islam to be false. Why? If you go a little bit, you will see the same verse they are quoting for us that Suleiman he was taught the language of the birds. Remember? This is what they have in their article, chapter 27, verse number 16. وورث سليمان داود وقال يا أيها الناس علمنا منطق الطير. All right. So Suleiman he was the inheritance of David and he was taught the language of the birds. And then we find that Suleiman is understanding the ant talking, not the birds talking. Read with me. And his host were mastered to Suleiman, jinn and men and birds. And this is absolutely science. So Suleiman have an army contained brigades of genie, brigade of a human, and brigade of a chicken and ducks and etc. All kinds of birds. You know, and actually this has happened always to us in the Middle East. This is why we always win the war against Israel. The Israeli they have F-16, we have a chicken, and that's very logical, you know. So Suleiman, and this is very proven to be scientific. Suleiman in the verse before he says, we've been taught the language of the birds, but the verses after he says he heard the ant speak. Okay, hold on. How Allah he taught him the language of the birds, but yet he understand the ants? Look like Allah, he sent him to the wrong classroom. Or maybe Allah made a mistake. He should say, we taught him the language of the birds and the ants. As I know, ants are not birds. As I know. Secondly, ants don't talk. And look here at the fiction of the Quran. Till when they came on the valley of the ants. And by the way, the valley of ants, like I think I have a valley of ants in my backyard. Valley of the ants? What does that mean? The United States of ants? Only ants live there? So until they arrive to the valley of the ants and they enter their dwelling places, ants, one of the ants, she said, look carefully, I'm not the one who's saying that, she said, ants enter your dwelling places lest Solomon and his host crush you. I want you to translate for me the word Solomon in the language of the ants. First of all, ants are deaf and mute. They don't hear and they don't talk. They communicate, yes, but by vibration or chemical. So how in the world this ant, Suleiman, he heard her speech? Read carefully. But he smiled, laughing at its words. Actually, in Arabic, it says qawluha, which means her speech. If you change the translation, you will find right away that this translation is not too much accurate, as usual, you know. This is who? This is Arbery. Who is this guy? Let us change. Okay, which one? Which one, guys, you want? Which translation? Muslims, which translation you like? You are my favorite customers. Which translation? Just tell me in the text in the chat, and I will choose the translation you like. Which one? Which one? Any Muslim want to tell me which one his favorite? You see, we have many. Which one you like? Yusuf Ali? Let us go to Yusuf Ali. As you know, customers come first. At length, when they came to the lowly valley of ants, and one of the ants, and look here, look how the details actually, and this is true. In Arabic it says, قالت نملة, an ant said, one ant, O ye ants, get into your habitations, lest Solomon and his host crush you. I'm willing to pay $10 if a Muslim can tell me, I cannot pay more, sorry. If a Muslim can tell me how the ant even she knew the name of Solomon. You see, I understand the ant communicate. I understand the ant they talk to each other. But what I cannot understand, how the ant she knew that this guy, his name is Solomon. So imagine a Christian prince is going in the valley, and then a bunch of ants say, hide. Otherwise, a Christian prince is going to crush you. I mean, come on, let it go. This is a story, we find it in the Legend of the Jews. You can go and download the book, it's for free actually from the internet, because I think it's an old, more than 100-year old written. It's a Legion of the Jews. In their fiction stories, the Jews, they Suleiman, he saw an ant, he put the ant in his hand, and the ant talked, and etc. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yes. So, could you not say that Solomon, the ants knew of Solomon because he communicated with the ants?
Could I what?
So after that, they would know his name.
Well, you see, do you read your Quran? Do you know how to read or not?
No, not in Arabic.
What about English?
Yes.
Okay, it says he arrived and then he heard the ant saying. So the first conversation was the ant talking by itself. Suleiman did not even talk to her. So what do you mean they communicate and like, you know, are you saying to me that the ant, she said to him, hey, what's your name? And then Suleiman, my name, he said, my name is Suleiman. It doesn't happen, as you see the story in front of you. Same time, your God, he taught Suleiman the language of the birds. How Suleiman, he understand the language of the ants?
Wait, sorry. What does it say that the ants did not speak with Solomon?
Well, it says here that when he arrived to the valley with his army of a chicken and birds and etc. and genie and the human, one of the ants, she said to the other ant, she did not speak to Suleiman. The ant speaking to the ants, and she said to them, ants, get into your habitation, lest Solomon and his host crush you. So she did not talk to Solomon. How she knew his name?
Yes, yeah, you're right.
Okay. Additional to that, ants don't talk. You will see here.
Yes, it's a vibration. Yeah, I heard you. Yes. Yeah.
Chris, you see here, the Quran is very clear. He says, so he smiled, amused at her speech. It's a speech. When we say speech, Arabic is clear. قولها قال يقول. That means she talked.
Yeah, but you can interpret that as a, because maybe it doesn't have to be like human language. When he says,
my friend,
because it's
no problem.
Text, so
my friend, no problem. But the language, Arabic language, is rich language. So we have tons of words. Replace that word will make it accurate. This is Allah speaking. Supposedly, he should not use a stupid word like this, because I can say, and they communicated together. Okay, but not speech. The second you say speech, it means she said that with her mouth. All right. If an ant touching the bum of an ant and they are vibrating on top of each other, that is not a speech. That is a communication. If an ant she leave a chemical in the way, that is not a speech. That is a communication. Ants are even
for the audience of the time. It would be easier if
no, my friend, you see,
said speech.
When Muslim they say this is science, obviously this is not an audience of the time. This is an audience for all time. We're talking about science. Isn't it the Muslim who says to us, and you are a Muslim, that this is scientific miracle discovery, the language of the birds? So either you make it right or you don't say anything. And then you will see here that Suleiman, after he heard her speech, he smiled, amused by her speech. But look at this. Suleiman, he said, one of the ants she spoke. I mean, can you imagine how many ants are there? He heard only one ant. Why? His reception is not working. Only one ant. Why? She was in his shoulder, maybe. She was next to his ear. So the whole story is a funny story taken from the Jewish legend, and Muhammad adopted. He put it in his Quran, and he claimed that this is from God.
Okay, but going back to the language used, right, in the verse, don't I think it's because it would be, they would doubt, they did not have knowledge of how ants communicated in the first place. So that is why I think the word speech is used.
No, my friend, no problem. We can use many words which is replacing the word qalat, and it's still going to the same business, and that will make it very accurate. And then we will say, but in order for Suleiman to understand what she said, you see in here it says, too bad you don't speak Arabic. Okay, if you see with me here, it says, when he says, when she said that, Suleiman, he heard the ant. So in order to hear the ant have to talk, but the ant are deaf, they are mute. So it is not, for Suleiman to understand the language, he have to vibrate with them. Do you understand me, my friend? If the ant is communicating by vibration, the ant have to touch Suleiman and have to vibrate, and this is the language of the ants. Or Suleiman, he have to smell the chemical, and this is the language of the birds. But as you see, it says her speech. Are you getting my point?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's not right. Yeah.
Okay, so Quran is false book. So the same science the Muslim they say to us, proving Allah to be right, is the same science proved to us Islam to be a fiction stories, mad crazy. Same time, do you see here? Do you really believe that Suleiman he have an army of birds and genie and a human?
No.
What do you mean no? You're a Muslim. Come on, don't say that. Allah is watching you now.
No, to be honest, I left Islam. I don't believe in it.
Oh, you left Islam already?
Yeah, I don't believe in it anymore.
Why you left Islam, my friend? Don't you want to get the versions?
It makes no sense, to be honest.
Make no sense. Come on, this is make sense. I saw an army of a chicken one day in cartoon. Was a general chicken rooster, and he have like 4 stars in his you know, in like in his head. This is why rooster have actually this thing in the top of his head, because he's a Roman general, you know. So why you left Islam? Why?
Well, because first of all, I don't like how we, like Muslims in general, they don't speak about anything about the contradictions in the Quran. And whenever those come up, they say some BS arguments to cover it, which I don't really I didn't like it. And when I did my own research, when I was looking at your videos, I saw it more clearly. So that's why, yeah, that's why I left.
So my videos help you?
Yeah, they help. Yeah.
But now, do you know how much you are losing, my friend? First of all, you will not get the versions who they have 1 mile ass.
Oh, I know, it's a big loss.
That sucks. That sucks, my friend. You see what I'm thinking? You know, sometimes I say to myself, let me trick all people to leave Islam, and then I will convert to Islam so I can get all those asses in heaven. You know what I mean? Like all of you leave Islam, and then Allah, he have no believers except me, so he have to give me all those women with their big asses. And Christian Prince, you are the only Muslim here, so take them all. Bring my truck, put them in the truck, and take them, and like beam boom. I mean, this is the most stupid religion. We have people believe in the most crazy cult, and yet they have the courage to say Islam have science. How dare you? Any Muslim here is listening would like to join us in the conversation. Here we go. You have Muslim brother of you who decided to leave Islam, and he said it clearly, Quran does not make sense. It's stupid, you know. And look after that, Suleiman, he checked the birds.
Yes.
And then when he checked the birds, he said, where is the hoopoe? I mean, hold on. This is a king who have a kingdom. He have tens of thousands of soldiers, and now there's a bird is missing, and he noticed. I mean, this guy, his computer is working. Oh, I think he have a chips and scanning system. How he noticed that the guy is missing? You know what I mean? If you have an army of birds, how in the world he noticed that this bird is missing? So look at this. The Muslim tomorrow, they will come to us and they will say, Allah gave him chips and scanning system. Every employee have to scan it. It is under his wing. Just wait, it's coming. They will say it is there. So now the bird is missing, and Suleiman is saying, where is the bird? If he is not giving me a good excuse, I'm going to slaughter him. Oh boy. But the hub tarried not far, and came up and said, I have composed treachery, and which thou has not composed, and I have come to thee from Saba with tidings true. What the heck? This guy was a spy. This is James Bond of Islam. James Bond 007 agent WWW 0007. He was spying for Suleiman in a private mission, and the funny king, he is the last one to know. So when he came back, he said to him, my king, I was spying for you, and I was looking for women. And what kind of women he was looking for? A woman, she have no hair on her legs. MashaAllah. Because
Yeah,
at that time, by the way, all women, they are very hairy. You know, even my grandmother, you know, she told me that women in her time, they used to look like a bear. We are Middle Eastern, we are very hairy. Now look at this. And I found the women ruling over them and provided them with every request. And she has a magnificent throne. Now this throne, only Allah knows how many floor and etc. I mean, it's a big crazy story. And guys, when Suleiman he decided to go, do you know, my friend, how Suleiman he go there? Do you know? You don't know?
No.
Oh, my friend, I mean, you are missing a lot. Okay, what is the biggest airplane ever you see?
To be honest, I don't know about the airplanes.
You are an Arab like me. We hijack them. We do not know about them. All right, all right. In the Quran it says, chapter 34, verse number 12. And to Solomon the wind his morning course was a month journey. What does that mean? That's mean that Allah he gave a flying carpet to Solomon. I mean, look at this science. Boeing 77 whatever. I mean, all this garbage. This is a real airplane. No fuel, go green, and it's using the wind. And then if you go and read the interpretation of the Abdul, let us show you the interpretation. Chapter 34, verse number 12. And by the way, the interpretation in Arabic is not the same as in English. The Muslim, they fabricate, they cut a lot of from the Arabic because it's stupid in Arabic, so they try to make it look nicer in English. So if we go here, this is Ibn Kathir. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's good. What is that? What happened? The page over. Let us go to 14. What is that? Those people are flooding their page with ad. Where is the? They took it off. What happened, guys? The thing is gone. I mean, they took it off. I just read it just a week ago. There's no way. Hold on. They took it off. They took it off from the website. The flying carpet, guys. Do you remember how many videos we did? They took it off. It's gone. The explanation about the flying carpet, it is gone.
They took out passage.
Yeah, they took the interpretation. I have 1,000 video from this website. Like, this is not the first time we open it and read here. They took it off. Let us see different website for Ibn Kathir just to get them busted. Hold on. I'm sure somebody communicate them and says, look what the Christian Prince is doing. I mean, come on. This is horrible. All right, this is horrible, my friend. Take it off. What are you doing? Okay. Let us see. Finding different website. All right. I found a different website. Let us choose this one. And we subjugated to Suleiman the wind. Its morning was a month journey, and it was afternoon journey. And we caused the front of Qatar flow him, and there was jinn just work in front of them, and leave the Lord. I mean, what is that? Where is the thing? Still this one here. Where is the let's see. Okay, maybe here explain more. And to win to them, and he would okay, here we go, you go. Guys, do you see it? In that website, they took it off. I don't know how clear it is for you. Is it clear for you, my friend, in the screen?
Yes, I can see it.
You can read the text. Okay, it says here. So he subjugated the wind to him, so that it would carry his carpet one way for a month, and then back again the next month. Al-Hasan al-Basri said, he set out from Damascus in the morning and landed in Istikhar when he ate a meal. Like, look how fast this carpet. All right. So simply they took it off from that website, trying to hide the funny, the stupidity, and they decide to take it off because this is really stupid. People are laughing at us, so let us hide it. And by the way, even here is not saying the truth yet. If we go to Arabic, I guarantee you that a lot of things is missing. But look, the science of Islam. Let me make it bigger so you guys can read it better. I mean, do you see the flying carpet? Flying what? Carpet? So it would carry his carpet. And then let us see if here they are mentioning that the carpet can carry 600,000 chairs. How many? 600,000 chairs. But I don't know if we will find that here. So here he fly to Yemen. I mean, look, the story is full of funny things. Yeah, it doesn't mention anything about the chairs. So still, those people are lying too, because it should say that he have 600,000 shares. All the equipment of his army is carried in the top of the carpet. Let us see here. Yeah, look like it's gone. But anyway, why they don't mention that in the science website? What do you think? Why they are hiding this flying carpet, which you know, huge and mass size?
Well, they have to hide it if they don't want to make people let people see.
Okay, let me tell you what will happen. If one day scientists discover that there was a flying carpet, the Muslim will put this story all over.
They probably will, yes.
Oh, no, properly, I guarantee you. They are waiting for it to happen. If it happens, suddenly this is about science. As long it is not is a stupid idea, so then what we do, we hide the idea. Otherwise, people will laugh at us. You know? Yeah. Anyway, my friend, I will hang up on you. Thank you for calling me to give a chance for other Muslims to call us, and I'm happy for you that you left Islam. Did you accept Christianity or not yet?
No, I haven't, because I'm looking at. Okay. I don't know this. I'm not too sure about Christianity, but
well, keep listening. If you have a questions, I will be happy to help you.
Okay.
All right, my friend. Thank you. You're welcome. Do we have any Muslim? Somebody found it for me. Is it from the same website? So how come we could not find it? Where? I don't see the flying carpet. Where's the flying carpet? You send me this link. This is a link. I have it open. There's no flying carpet there. Where? Anyway, who cares? We got them busted. We got them busted. So they say to us that Islam is a religion of science. It takes us 5 minutes to discover that Islam is the most silly, stupid cult. The stories in it is not even good for kids in bedtime. Who is a Muslim really believe that Suleiman he has a flying carpet? By the way, guys, this is a true story. My grandfather, he used to have one. And we used to go and take, we eat hummus in China, and then we eat hummus in Cairo, you know, like 2 hours trip. It's a very nice flying carpet, and not only that, you will never get hot. Why? Because the bird, they fly in the top of us and they keep us in the shade, as they said in the story of Suleiman. True story. Let us go to the Arabic version of it. Which one we should go? Ibn Kathir. Let's see Ibn Kathir in Arabic. Let us see the difference between Ibn Kathir in Arabic and Ibn Kathir in English. Okay, look, guys, all of this is not in the English one. You see all of this. Let me read for you. Allah, he mentioned how Suleiman he died, and how Allah make his kingdom people die like death blind, which means they cannot see that he's dead, but they cannot see that he's blind. They cannot notice, especially to the genie. And he was standing holding his stick. This is science. The guy he died, and nobody noticed that he is dead. So his ministers, the genie, the army leaders, the bird, the chicken, they come in, they get out, and nobody noticed. Oh, hold on, you don't see the screen? Okay, I think this is a genie in the ball. He did that to me. All right, you see it now. This is Ibn Kathir in Arabic. You know what? I will do this. I am going to open Google Translation just to show you how in English we don't see that. This is the same page. But anyway, let us see here first. I will read for you what is in red. كان نبي الله سليمان عليه السلام إذا صلى رأى شجرة نابتة بين يديه. When the prophet Suleiman he pray, he right away he say a tree growing in front of him, and he say to her, to the tree, what's your name? And she say Susu. For sure doesn't say Susu there. It says, she says, etc. I mean, have you ever heard of this? Suleiman he see a tree, and the tree he ask her, what's your name? This is science. And she says, etc. And then he says to her, and what is the reason for you to be exist? She said, you know, like, what is the purpose of you? What is the reason? She said, well, you know, if you put me in the ground, I am in the ground, and if you want me, you know, you want to use me to write with me, like, you know, to make me like a stick to write the ink with, you can write me with. I mean, this is the pen. Here we go. And one day when he was praying, he found a tree between his hand. He asked her, what's your name? She said, Al-Kharrub. This is the name of the tree. Come on, don't discuss with me. This is politics. We cannot discuss that. قال, he said to her, and why you are for? She said, to destroy this house. And Suleiman said to her, what about my death? Do the genie they knew my death? You know, like or the human being or the genie, they are going to do so. So Suleiman, he decided to make a stick from this tree. a staff, and he stand on it, and he was dead, and nobody noticed that he is dead because of that tree stick or the branch from the tree, until one day the termite, they ate this stick and he fell down. He fell down. And actually I believe I saw that in that page there. Hold on. Let us see. Where is the story here? It's gone too. Look like it's gone. It's gone. I don't know this. Let me switch to be sure. Maybe here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we found it. This one. Okay. Allah tells us how Sulaiman, peace upon him, he died, and how Allah cancelled his death from the jinn, which means the genie, they could not notice that he's dead. This is a true story, by the way. We Arab, we can do that. You cannot do that. Arab or Jews, we can do that. Only us. So the genies, or he died, and nobody noticed. Why? Because he was leaning in his stick. Some they say 40 days, some they say 6 months, some they say for a year. I mean, it's obviously makes sense. I mean, you are dead, standing in your stick, nobody will notice. Actually, I told you before, I'm planning to start my broadcast, and I will stand on my stick and I will die, and all the Muslims, they will be calling me in Skype, but they do not know I am dead. I will open the camera too. Because why? Because I'm leaning in my stick. And then after a year, the termite, because they were eating his stick, Suleiman, he fell down. I mean, this is a very scientific story. All of us, we knew that termite, they eat a stick, especially lipstick. Ask the girls. You say to them, how the lipstick is over for so fast? She said, the termite ate them, not my lips. True story. Do we have any Abdul? Who is Abdul is convinced with this? So you say to me that in this chapter Allah, he spoke about the language of the birds, and this is a scientific discovery. What do you mean some they believe this? 1.4 billion Abdul, they believe in that, including Zakir Naik himself. Dr. Zakir Naik, in the Quran it says that there is a stick and Suleiman, he was dead, and nobody noticed that he is dead. First of all, I know who is the one who made this argument, and his name is the Credembrand, and that guy is unofficially a liar. The Quran doesn't say that. The Quran, Allah said that he laid in his stick, and this stick is a very special stick from a tree. It's called Al-Khadub, and this tree is not exist today, and this is why it took them for a long time for the termite to eat it. And all of us knew that the termite, they have a special diet. They like to eat wood. If you put the termite in a plastic, they don't eat plastic. If you give them shish kebab, they don't eat kebab. Even hummus, they don't eat hummus. They eat wood. And this is very scientific. But how he died standing all this time and did not fall down? I mean, so what if I'm holding a stick? Still I will be standing? Actually, this is the proven to be accurate. As an example, if you go to the Middle Square in New York, you will find the king, or even in France, you will find the king of a Roman, and he's holding a stick, and that is made since the 15th century, and until now he's there. Explain to me that. But that is a statue, is not a human being. It is exactly the same. The only difference is the nature of the truth. In that case, prophet of blood, yes, this is true, but still he is very strong because he's a prophet. And this is absolutely proven to be scientifically correct. Zakir Naik, did you make a study about this? I mean, did you make a book about it? I am thinking actually to make a book about it, just to refute the guy whose name is the Christian Prince. And he's a liar, and don't talk to him. My wife, she left Islam because of him. Your wife, she left Islam because of him? I mean, almost. But thanks to Allah, he showed her his stick, and she decided not to leave. Thank you very much. I mean, this is science. Who is a Muslim wanna call us? Anyone? Who can deny this? This is absolutely from God. When I say Allah proved to me that he does not exist, I'm not lying. Here we go. Allah proved to me that he's a lie. It's a lie. What genie? The genie they die for Suleiman. Nothing informed the genie about his death except the little worm in the earth. What the heck? How this happened? I am really disappointed. And why Allah did not spray the stick with some spray so the termite will not be eaten? You never heard of something called a treated wood? Treat the wood. And that's it. Suleiman will stay until now. We go and visit him, shake hands with him, take selfie with him. This is a true story. I mean, even Mr. Bean did not come with this. And you are telling me Allah does not exist? If we say Mr. Bean versus Allah, who is going to win? Who is the idiot of the village will be? And you are making articles about science in the Quran. No, our book, we have it translated to the Malay language, is going to be out soon, but we have difficulty to organize the file. Soon is going to be out because we wanted, because most of people, they will have it as an Kindle book, you know. We wanted the text in Arabic to come accurate, so we make it as pictures, because Kindle always mess up the Arabic font for some reason. Now, who's a Muslim wanna call me, prove me wrong? Anyone? So you have to admit that all what you say to us about science and the Quran is a lie. Some, they are saying they want to call my friend. I want Muslims only to call me, please. Any Muslim. You see, I'm giving you an opportunity to prove me wrong. I say clearly that the Quran is the best way to prove Allah is a false God, he does not exist. Let us go to the Muslim scientific website. Shall we? All those things in front of us prove Islam to be false. Even though the Muslims, they fabricate the translation and they try to make it look or sound something totally different. As an example, what is that? Is that fingerprint? Fingerprint in the Quran? There is fingerprint in the Quran. I mean, we are really in trouble. In the Quran. Now, if you discover that this is true, how many of you will convert to Islam? In the Quran, there's fingerprint. The Quran says fingerprint. Okay. I'm afraid actually to click in it, because what if this is true? Let me ask Jibril, click, don't click, click, don't click, click, don't click. click, don't click. Jibril said to me, don't click. And as long as he said don't click, I have to click. No choice. Mean fingerprint in the Quran. Okay. Fingerprint are unique to each individual. We all have fingerprints. Oh, come on. My cats doesn't. However, they are unique. Even identical twins have different fingerprint. However, nobody know this 1400 years ago. Here we go again. The same drama. 1400 years ago. Okay. And this is in the Quran. Are you sure? Are you sure? Yeah, let's read. But it was mentioned in the Quran that on the resurrection day, Allah will create a human with all details, even their finger tips. Hold on. What fingertips have to do with fingerprint, you idiot? Do you even speak English? How fingertips became fingerprint? Let us go to the Quran and get them busted, shall we? The Quran speak about Allah saying that in the judgment day Allah will put the bones of a human being together, even the small one like his fingertips have nothing to do with the flesh of a fingerprint. Read carefully. Here the translation is not really accurate. Let us change different translation just to show you, I mean, what we will lose. Arbari. Let us see Ahmad Ali. Fingertips. Which translation, Muslims, you like me to show you? Ali Khan? Okay. Now, if we use their own, even their own translation, if we say fingertips, and we search in Google for fingertips, is that a fingerprint? Let us see. The tip of the finger. Let us see. Fingertips meaning. Items at one fingertips, close hand, easily, immediately available, blah 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 blah. Anyway, just to get them busted, let us go to the Quran and see what this is mean from the Quran and from the interpretation of the scholars. Chapter 75, verse number 4. And we go to English this time. Remember, we are quoting the same verse as you see, 75:4. Okay? And we will show it to you on the screen. Is it really about the skin, or this is about the bones? All right. Yes, indeed, we shall assemble them. We are able, in addition to assembling them, reshape even his finger, that is to say, to restore their bones. Why? Just as they had been despite their smallest, so how much more so we are able to restore longer ones. So the bones became in the Islamic scientific website fingerprint. In Arabic, binan, binanahu is the finger, and as you see, it is the finger bones, as the scholar of Islam says. Let us change it from scholar. Maybe the scholar is a donkey. Maybe he do not know Arabic. Maybe. Let us see the cousin of Muhammad. Maybe the cousin of Muhammad, he will say something else. Yes, verily, I am capable of doing so. Yeah, we are able to restore his every finger, and we are able to gather his fingers. And here he says, so how is it we cannot restore his bones? So this is about bones, not about fingerprint, liars. This is about the judgment day. Allah supposedly will pick the bones together. But as long we mention this chapter, what about we read the rest of this chapter? Oh, we have a Muslim, he's going crazy. I think I know this guy. Let us give him a chance to talk. This is the guy who make the voice of a goat always. Yes, Abdul.
Let us bust you.
Go ahead.
What is the word for finger there in that verse that you read?
What is the word?
Fingertips.
Fingertips, yeah. This is the translation. In Arabic, it doesn't say fingertips. It says.
Go to verse 4.
Okay. Verse 4.
Go there
Okay.
and read the last word. What was it?
What it says? His fingers.
His fingers. Okay.
Do you want me to get you busted fast or slow?
No. I'm not done. Wait. So you say this is not about fingers?
No, this is about the bones of the fingers.
What you just said now, when I ask you, is it what was the word? You say finger.
Yeah, this is the fingertips. The end of the hand have the tips, which always the top of the fingers, the smallest bones.
Go to chapter 8, verse 12.
Okay, why you want to read the verse before it?
What?
Why you don't want to read the verse before it?
Read the verse before it, no problem.
Okay, read it. You read for me. You are a better reader than me.
No, it says don't you who is a disbeliever, don't you think we can create back your bones?
So it says this is about bones. And not about to create back his bones. Don't lie. It says assemble back his bones. So this is about putting back the bones. So your God Allah, he got you busted.
In that verse, it's about bones.
No, he confirmed. He says, yes, we are able to put it together. Read it. Don't fool yourself. This is embarrassing. Yes, we are able to put it together. He was talking about the bones. Yes.
And the next verse?
Yes. Okay. Yes, we are able to put it together. Oh, yes. So why you are lying? It says there in the Quran, this is about bones.
His fingers. Why you lie?
Yes, the bones of his fingers. Even he is saying, even we are able to put his finger bones. This is what it's about. It says, does a man disbelieve that think that we shall not assemble his bones? Yes, we are able to put together imperfect. Put it together. Put what? Put the bones. Allah got you busted, my friend.
Banana. What is banana?
Banana is as I know is a banana. What banana? Not banana. Banana, who you idiot, but not banana.
In Arabic, banana.
Banana who? Not banana. Okay.
What is it?
What is it?
Okay, you are lying now again.
What is it?
Go to chapter 8, verse 12.
Why you don't want to read the verse before it? Isn't it saying I'm going to assemble his bones? Yes or no? No, yes or no? Okay. When Allah, hold on. When Allah he said yes. When Allah he said, hold on, Abdul Potato. You call me to get me busted. You even your God cannot even dare to do that. When he said yes, hold on. When he said yes,
you know that's why you are so scared. That's why you never would debate with someone, because the ball is in your yard and you are a coward.
Abdul, okay, let me ask you.
Go to chapter 8, verse 12. If you are a man, go there.
Okay, we will go there. We want to jump. Let's finish this one.
Go
okay,
there.
hold on. Why your scholars say that this is about, hold on. Abdul. Why your scholars? Okay, hold on. Let me get you busted even better. Let me ask you. Why your scholars? They are saying this is about his bones? Can you explain that to me? Why you hang up, potato? Even your scholars, they say that this is about his bones. So here he says, yes, aren't we going to assemble his bones? Allah answered himself. He said, yes, Nikki, yes, absolutely yes, we are going to assemble his bones, and we will put it together in a perfect order, the tips of his fingers. So Abdul, your God, Allah, he got you busted. You are blind. You do not know how to read. You don't know how to, you don't see. You Muslims are blind. Liars. And not only that, every Muslim scholar in the world agree that this is about the bones. 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 I'm going to get you busted. Are you sure? Yes, I'm going to get you busted now. Please, can you be merciful on me? Sorry, I cannot. I have to get you busted. Who is next? Who's next? The potato, he hang up. Yes, Abdul.
What happened? Why don't you go to chapter 8, verse 12? Why are you so
we will go. We have time. I'm asking you why. Okay, hold on. We will go. I promise you. I promise you. You said to me chapter what?
Chapter 8.
Okay.
Verse 12. Read the last word.
Okay, we will. I promise you. Okay, I promise you guys in the front of everybody. Hold on.
Big liar you are.
Everybody. I promise you that we will go there. I promise. Now, why the scholars agree that this is about bones?
The other scholar that you read, the other scholar, he never say it was about bones.
Which scholar? Which one did not? Which one did not agree?
Read again. You go there.
Which one? Here we go. He says bones. Okay. Here we go. It says bones.
Go there in that site.
Yes, it is there. It says really bones. Do you see it? This is Tafsir Ibn Abbas. And he's speaking about the same as the hoof of the camel. You see it? Which one you want?
It's why. Listen, why are you reading it wrong? It says you are able to gather his fingers. No bones. It's talking about fingers.
Okay, the bones of the fingers. We will gather them together.
I bust you. You are a big.
You are busting me. Everybody is laughing. Here we go. It's in the front of us. It says even he is saying that they are. I am capable of doing it. Doing it what? Let us go to the verse before it. Here we go. Everybody will laugh at you. Verse number 3. We are capable to doing it. Did you see that did you see doing it? Did you see doing it? Let us see. Things the man does not believe that we can restore his bones, that we shall not assemble his bones, and that we are not able to gather his bones, and they scatter, even if they are scattered. And verse number 4, we are capable of doing it. Doing what? Restoring the bones. Yes. Verily, I am capable of doing so. Doing what? Verse number 3 says bones. And here he is explaining more, and he says, yes, this is about the bones. So stop lying. Now name for me one scholar agree with you that this is about fingerprint, not bones.
It says there, or to able gather his fingers. Why are you a big liar?
Abdul, his finger bones. You are a potato like your prophet, as usual. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys. He said to me he wanted me to go to chapter 8, verse number 12. Is that correct?
Yes, and go read the last word there for fingers.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. You are the one who choose it. I will make you cry. Are you sure you want me to show this one? Are you sure? Are you sure? Okay, let's read together and love. Here we go. Your God Allah is ordering you to cut their fingerprint or their fingers. You are the one who chose this one for me, and you are the one prove to me that you are an idiot officially. Your God is ordering you to cut their fingers. How you can cut their fingerprint? You stupid. Cut their fingers, cut their fingertips. Do you read it?
Now it's fingers, huh? Now it's fingers.
No, I said finger from the beginning. This is cutting the fingers, the whole finger. But Allah is speaking about putting the bones. So here you see, He is saying cutting the fingerprint or cutting all the fingers. Do you see it?
Everybody see now how big lie. Go now and worship your God who sleeps and rests and drinks and shit.
And here we notice, guys. I just got it. You wanna call names? Here you notice how filthy the God of Islam too. He killed the people, yet he wants Muslims after they kill them to cut their fingers. Read with me carefully. And companions, and then submit the neck, cut their necks. And then what? And they cut their fingers. What kind of God? He ordered them to cut the fingers. If this is about fingertips, that would be funny if it is only about fingerprint. But the fact he's talking about cutting their fingers. So this is a proof that this is a finger from the beginning. I said from the beginning, this is a finger, the whole finger. Allah will assemble the whole fingers. The whole point is the Muslims saying that this is the fingerprint. We are saying this is the fingers. And the fingertips, banan, can be mentioned either the whole finger or even the top of it. But it's about the bones. And as you see, cut their fingers. And you are the one who chose this verse. And this verse proved to us that Muhammad is a coward, seeking torture even to the dead one. They are dead. They cut their necks. Why you want to cut their fingers? Either you have to say here that they are cutting their fingers to torture them before they kill them, or you say to me they are cutting their neck and then after that they are enjoying their time cutting their fingers. What a filthy God. And imagine he is the one who said to me, read this one. Oh, thank you. You just expose your God again. We have Ahmadu Bakri. How are you, Bakri? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Okay, Bakri, how are
Hello?
you? I hear you.
Hello. How are you?
I'm all right. I want you to promise me something before we start talking. You will not shout,
Okay.
scream, and we will let me talk. Me and you, we can talk. Do you promise?
Yes.
A promise of a man.
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to say to us?
So,
Did you see my topic?
well,
I say there's no Allah, and the science of the Quran prove that Allah does not exist. What do you say?
there is no Allah who created human beings according to Islam. Who created us according to Islam?
Who? Who?
I'm asking you. You say it's Allah.
Okay. What is the proof that he did? Okay. If Allah is the one who created the human being, hold on. If Allah is the one who created the human being, how he do not know how a human being is created?
Do you have evidence to prove that he didn't know that?
Okay,
Do
here
you
we
have
go.
any
It's,
evidence?
it's in front of us. The Quran in chapter 86, verse numbers 6 and 7 says that the sperm of the man is coming from the backbone, and the sperm of the woman is coming from her ribs. How God he says such a thing, and he is the one who created the human being?
Okay, let me ask you this question, as Christian Press TV. Do you have evidence to prove that it is not from the back of the backbones and the ribs? Do you have evidence to prove that?
Yeah,
Not
all,
small doubt.
yeah, all scientists they say that the sperm coming from the testicles, not from the bones of the backbone. Do you know the backbone? Do you know which one is the backbone of a human being? Is the last tiny bone in his spine. This is where your prophet saying this is where the sperm is coming from, and he says that women, and he says that the sperm is coming from the location of the necklace of the ribs of the women, not all the ribs. Do you have a proof that this is true? We are in the year 2019. Do you have a proof that this is not stupid?
Okay.
Hmm.
Are you done?
Go ahead. I'm waiting for it. Don't worry about how I'm doing. I'm doing great.
Okay. So The issue is that scientists did not prove it. We have operated an animal. We didn't see any sperm in the tested of an animal. I don't know where you people get the information that Quran is wrong and scientists are right. You have evidence, even though we are debating between Christians and Muslims, not between science and Islam, or scientists and Muslims.
Okay, my friend.
You are living your own God now. You are going to scientists, even though some scientists and archaeologists discover that you are discover the bones of your gods. So, according to you, do you have any evidence which clearly prove beyond reasonable that you have discovered this sperm in the testes of human being? You have evidence to prove that.
Yeah, here we go. It's in front of us. It says that the sperm produced from the testicles. Secondly, women don't have a sperm. Women women they don't have a sperm. This is my friend, this is a kid's talk. Can you prove that the scientists are wrong? Scientists, they say that. Can you prove them wrong?
Science is the Quran is a book of science, not book of science.
Okay, but how come Allah, he says women have a sperm and it's coming from her ribs?
Yes, because there is no any evidence which prove beyond reasonable doubt that it wasn't from his ribs.
There's no proof. Here we go. It's in front of us. Those are scientists. They are not Christians or Jews or Hindus. They are just pure doctors speaking about how the sperm is coming from.
No, science, you are giving me theory. I don't believe in theory about science.
Oh, this is theory. This is a theory. Okay.
If you are going to give me anything, where, like you said, we are in the 21st century.
Okay, let me ask you.
If you are
okay, my friend, hold on. What about your prophet? What about your prophet?
Sorry?
Can I talk? If you please.
Yes,
okay.
Go ahead.
How your prophet, he says, if the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy, and if the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl.
Are you not trying to change the topic?
No, this is about the same topic. This is about the same topic. This is about the same topic. It's about the sperm of the man and sperm of the woman. We did not change topic.
No, we have to conclude that where is that sperm coming from? Let understand this before going to next what you are trying to put it now.
What I'm asking you, where Muhammad is getting this? Women have no sperm.
Do you have evidence to prove that scientifically?
Yes, we have. There's no scientist in the world he say that women have a sperm. Yes.
For me, practically, I want to.
Women have an egg, my friend. A woman, she have an egg, not a sperm. Hello.
Yes, you have evidence.
Yes, we have. Go and open all, you have, just search Google. Women, they have eggs, they don't have a sperm.
You are debating Muslim for over, I don't know the years you are doing this thing, but you are up to now, you didn't bring the physical evidence.
Really? Physical?
Challenging Muslim or that.
You want me did you say we want me to prove you a physical evidence? What does that mean? Should we bring a woman and she do masturbation in front of us and see if she have a sperm or not? What do you mean physical evidence?
What I mean by physical evidence is I want you to show me where scientists are physically operating human being and show us where this sperm is coming from.
Let me ask you, what is your education, Abu Bakr? What is your education?
That is none of your business.
No, I want to know. I have a driving license. This is the only license I have. What do you have?
No, I'm primary school students.
You are what?
Do you have? Go ahead and give me the evidence. Stop wasting.
You are what? You are what? You are what?
Give me evidence. My qualification is none of your business. What we are doing, what we are going to do here is to give me evidence. I will give you my evidence.
I just showed you in the screen that scientists don't say that. This is against what the scientists believe.
No, science. You are not a scientist.
I am not the scientist. I showed you what scientists they said.
Christianity and Islam. Stop giving me anything scientific. And if you are going to give me anything scientifically, then that thing must be.
Okay. Okay. Let us go. Let us go by your prophet. Your prophet, he is saying that the water of the women is thin and yellow, and the water of the man is white and thick, and whatever of them comes first, the baby will resemble him. Let me ask you, there's many Muslim women, they never have orgasm because the Muslim, they do circumcision for them.
Orgasm. Stop lying. Many women are undergoing orgasm. Many women, all women, they are going undergoing orgasm.
Okay, did your prophet give orgasm to his wives?
Let us know where is the location of that sperm.
My friend, does your prophet give orgasm to his wives? He will explain to me why his wife, she said, do women have orgasm? Read with me. This is Sahih. This is Sahih hadith in the front of your eyes. It says, hold on. It says, you promised me. You promised me we cannot talk in the same time. You promised me, right? You said the promise of a man, right? Okay.
Yes.
Let me read for you. Salim said, ask Allah Messenger about a woman who sees a dream, sees in her dream something like which a man sees. The Messenger of Allah, he said, if she sees that and has discharge, then let her perform a bath. Salama, the wife of your prophet, she said, oh Messenger of Allah, does that really happen? Your prophet wife, she never have orgasm.
CP.
CB, yeah, CB. Why your prophet wife asking if this is true?
No, let's finish with. I want to know first what you claim that what Quran said about the sperm coming from the backbone of human beings and from the ribs of females is not true. You said that. So what I want from you is that prove to me from where that sperm is coming from human being.
I just showed you this. I just showed you what the science says. What do you want to do? Bring you a woman and we open her private part? What we would do?
Theory, just like a Quran is a theory.
Abdul, what do you want me to do exactly? When you said physical evidence, if there's doctors who did surgery and they study the body of a human being and they come with the conclusion, they say that this is not true. Now, what we will do now, we bring you a woman and she have masturbation in front of us?
Don't show me any animated garbages as evidence. I do need a real evidence, a physical, where a human being is.
What do you mean physical? What do you mean physical? What does that mean? Explain to me. See, I am not smart like you. What physical mean?
Anything real, physically that human.
Okay, let me ask you. Did your prophet, when he said that, he brought you something physical, or you are being hypocrite? When Muhammad, he said this is what happened, why you did not ask him for the physical proof? I mean, you are being hypocrite here. Why you don't ask your prophet for the same, in the same logic? Hey Allah, give me a physical proof.
Yeah, the reason is that we are in the 21st century and Prophet Muhammad was not around, and scientists were still existing in this world. We are in the 21st century, so they are still existing.
Are you saying to me that Allah is not around? Are you saying to me Allah is not around?
Allah is not communicating directly to me.
So okay, why? Okay, no problem. Why? Okay, if you are exist in the time of Muhammad, are you going to ask him, give me a clear proof, and I will believe you?
Yes.
You will?
I'm going to ask him.
You will ask him?
Yes.
Okay, people they ask him, and he could not prove anything. People they laugh at him.
CV.
Okay, do you want me to show you that the Arab they laugh at him, my friend? Do you want me to show you? I'm not making things up. Here we go. The Arab, they say to him, you are an idiot and you are a liar. Here we go. The Quran is full of it. CP, my friend, is that the Quran or not? Is that the Quran or not? All what Muhammad he said to them, they said to him, it's a lie. Do you see it? All those verses. Look how many. 625, 831, 1624, 2383, 25:5, 2768, 46:17, 65:15, 83:13. I mean, all over. So your prophet, he been proven by the Arab that he is a liar, and they ask him for a proof. Yes, they ask him for a physical proof. They said, why his God cannot give us a sign? Give us a proof. He have nothing. The Quran says that Muhammad told him that we refrain from sending miracles because of people of former generation. They refuse to accept it. Is that true? Is that true that Allah he refrained from sending miracles?
Let's finish with the sperm so that we can clear this thing, so that you should not disturb Muslim on behind the network. Disturb Muslim that Muslim they don't prove this thing to you. Let's finish any topic that you are
okay, what we will do now, I showed you science laugh at your prophet. You said to me, bring me physical proof. What I will do, should I open a camera and bring a woman, she do masturbation in front of us, and then we see where the sperm is coming from? You are being a fool now. What physical evidence mean?
If that it will take that, you have to prove it.
Prove what?
Yes, you have to prove it scientifically, prove it physically, so that we can see, so that we can finish this.
Okay, so you are saying to me you believe that women, they have a sperm coming from the location of the necklace of their ribs. Say it, please.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I want everybody to record this and post it everywhere. This is what the Muslim believe, and this is the science of Allah. Thank you very much. Now I want to give you opportunity. I want to give you opportunity. As long as we are talking about science, can you prove to me anything in the Quran to be fit with science?
Sorry?
Can you prove me? Can you give me anything? Because you are the one who said, can you give me physical evidence? Physical evidence. Okay, can you prove to me that the Quran speak about anywhere? It's scientific. What about Allah? He says that the sun set in the murky water. What do you say about that?
Murky water.
You live in Nigeria. Have you ever seen? Have you ever seen in Nigeria the sun setting in murky water, my friend? Did you see that in Nigeria? Did you witness that? Physical evidence?
Let's finish this thing. He saw the sun setting in the muddy water. Didn't mean that he saw the sun is setting in the muddy water. That's not what the Quran said about that. So
read
stop
it.
lying.
Okay, read it.
Let's finish with the sperm first. Are we clear on that or not?
About what?
Let's finish.
Yeah, we are clear. We are clear, my friend. We are clear. You believe that the women have a sperm coming from the top of her ribs bones. I say this is a lie. Science says the opposite. We cannot talk more. Okay. No, we are done with this.
Yes, you believe in just like what the scientists said without giving you a physical evidence. We believe in our God.
But do you have a physical evidence yourself? Do you have a physical evidence yourself? No, you don't.
So we don't have.
This is hypocrisy. No, we have physical evidence. We have physical evidence because the scientists, they did a study on a physical evidence, not in a fictions. This is not a theory. They cut the human being pieces. They study him. They are studying him for 1,000 years, and they come to the conclusion that this is not a true. So your God is a false God. Thank you very much. Now let's go to the sun sitting in murky water. Did you see the sun sitting in murky water in Nigeria?
What the scientists and the Quran give a theoretical aspect of this issue of sperm. Both the scientists and the Quran, but you did not prove it, despite the fact that we are in the 21st century. 21st century. You didn't prove you didn't provide the evidences of that.
What do you mean?
We are in the 21st century.
I just showed you. I just showed you that this is false. Okay, do you have one scientist? Okay, do you have one scientist agree with your God that women have a sperm coming from her ribs?
This sentence is the verse of the Quran.
Hmm?
You didn't prove it wrong yet.
I did.
You didn't debunk it yet.
I did. I don't even need to prove it wrong. This is silly. Everybody knows that this is stupid. Even people who go to elementary school, they knew that this is stupid. My friend, this is stupid. This is stupid. Women. You know, women. Listen. Women have an egg. The man have a sperm. As simple as that. Your prophet saying that the water of the women is yellow, and that's what will make the baby resemble the parents. But the egg is not water, and the egg is not yellow. And obviously your prophet, he never had sex with the women. She is clean. Because why even the water of the women is yellow unless she have an infection? Why the women around Muhammad, they have only yellow water in their vagina unless they have infection? And you know what?
Have you ever seen the egg physically?
Physically, yes, what does that mean?
Oh my God! When I mean by physically, when I see Barack Obama or President of Nigeria, that's what I mean by physically. Or I see a standing fan. That's what I mean by physically. Have you ever seen it?
All right. So Abdul, guys, did you lose me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Hold on. It's they are saying that the sound is not coming.
Not animated garbage. Have you ever seen the egg physically?
Okay, no. Okay, my friend, let me ask you then. What about we go to the sun setting in the murky water? Yeah, let everybody laugh. Let everybody laugh. Here we go. Everybody is laughing. You are the one saying that this is wrong. Everybody can go right now and study what science says, and people will laugh at you. This is stupid of you to say so. And you are supposed to, you are making yourself a winner and laughing. You are laughing at yourself. Everybody now is recording you. Everybody is recording you. Everybody is taking this stupid talk you just gave to me. This is priceless. People, they will copy this video, post it everywhere. The Muslims, Islam teach that women have a sperm coming from their top of their ribs. Thank you very much. Islam believe that the sperm coming from a backbone, not testicles. Thank you very much. Now let people judge. Either they will laugh at you and your God, or they will laugh at me. Thank you very much. Now let us go to the sunset in the murky water. Why Allah He think that the sunset in the murky water?
Is giving a story of a man who saw a sun setting, who saw a sun. He's passing by, then he saw a sun setting. Not mean that the sun set in that moody pool.
Oh, okay.
That's what the
are you sure? Are you sure?
100% sure.
Okay, but so are you saying to me if somebody believe that the sun set in the murky water, he's a stupid?
He is passing by, and so the sun is passing like a shadow.
No. That's not my question. This is not my question. If somebody, my friend, that's not my question. I'm asking you, be honest with me. If somebody he said right now that he believed the sun set in the murky water, are you willing to say he's a stupid?
Well, I will ask him a question. How did you saw the sun?
No, either this is stupid or this is smart. What do you think? Say, give me the answer. Either you say to me this is stupid.
I will ask a confirmation of that from him before I rate him.
Okay, I confirm you. Let us say it is me. Okay, it's me. I say to you the sun set in the murky water. What do you say to me? I believe that it's sun in the murky water. What do you say to me?
I will ask you a question. Based on my knowledge, I'm seeing this sun setting on the west. So how comes you say the sun is setting in the moody pools?
I say I saw it sitting there. What you will do now?
Well, I will still ask you a question.
But you will not say I am being stupid or crazy?
No. I will ask you, is it you saw the shadow of the sun setting, or the sun really set on the pool?
I saw it really sitting in the pool. I saw it really.
The Quran didn't say that. According to Quran, the shadow,
so you are saying to me whoever saying that is wrong?
Shadow of the sun setting in the muddy
okay
pool.
So you are saying to me this is wrong. If somebody believe that it's sitting in a muddy pool is wrong.
You did not understand the Quran.
Why you want to give me? Why you don't want to give me a clear answer? Just tell me the one who believe, if somebody believe that the sun set in a muddy pool or murky water is wrong, say it.
No, it's shadow of the sun.
I'm not talking about the shadow now. I'm not talking about the shadow. What shadow? Did I say the word shadow? What are you arguing me? I am saying to you, why you are not willing to say to me, whoever believe that the sun set in a muddy pool or muddy water is wrong, say it.
Is the shadow of the sun.
I did not mention the shadow. Do you see the word shadow, you idiot? What's wrong with you? Did I say the word shadow? Why you are putting the word shadow there? What shadow? And since one shadow can go inside the water, are you crazy? I'm asking you, if somebody believe that the sun set in the murky water physically, is he stupid or not?
He is not.
He's not stupid?
He is not. Yes.
He's not stupid.
Because the sun is setting in the shadow of the sun is setting in the moody.
Stop inserting words. There is no shadow. Who is the? Where do you get the word shadow from?
Prove me wrong if it is not what I've said.
Okay, show me. No, you prove me wrong. Show me where it says shadow. Here we go. I'm listening to you. Where it says the shadow?
Because if in the physical senses, there is no way a sun can.
So you are saying because the Quran does not make sense, you have to insert the word shadow there, right?
Do you know the meaning of pool?
What pool? No, there's no pool there. It doesn't say pool. Where is the word pool?
Okay, shadi what?
Where is the word shadow? Show me the word shadow in the Quran.
See, do you know this? How the largest the sun is?
Abdul, show me the word shadow in the Quran.
a moody fool can take a son.
Show me the shadow word in the Quran. Does your God Allah say the word shadow?
You Christian claim that you have the God, the Holy Spirit in you.
There we go.
That is.
Let me get you busted. It was your prophet. Hold on. It is your prophet. It is your prophet who explained this verse, and obviously he got you busted. And now you will cry and you will say, I don't believe my prophet no more. Here we go. You're a prophet. Hold on. You're a prophet is the one. You're a prophet is the one who said that the sun set in the murky water. Here we go. Read with me. Read with me, Allah. I was sitting behind the messenger of Allah. Shut up. I was sitting behind the messenger of Allah who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting. He asked, do you know where this set? I replied, Allah and his apostle knows best. He said, it's set in a spring of warm water. ZB, are you now going to admit that you're a prophet is being an idiot? You are the one who said to me the Quran does not say that. You are the one who said to me Quran doesn't say so. You are the one who reject this idea. You are the one who said this cannot be true physically, not true. This must be the shadow. But your prophet is the one who said the sun set in the murky water. Explain to us.
I'm sorry, Christian. Can a murky water hold a sun?
Answer.
Yes or no?
Answer. Did your prophet say no? Yes or no?
Your problem is that I asked you one months before on the
but did your prophet say the sun set in a muddy water? Yes or no? Did you why you are changing the topic? Did your prophet say the sun would sleep and go down inside the muddy water? Yes or no?
The prophet?
The prophet, yeah, the prophet.
Is the prophet that made that story?
Yes, the prophet made that story.
So the story is talking about who?
Don't tell me talking about who. Muhammad, he said the sun. He asked the guy. He said to him, do you know where the sun set? The guy, he said, Allah and his apostle know best. Muhammad, he continues saying, apostle, he said that it set in a spring of warm water and it's in front of you.
So what's your problem with that?
What do you mean what's my problem? You are the one who said to me this is wrong. You are the one who said to me this is wrong. It must be the shadow, not the sun.
My questions to you.
My question, brother and sister. My name is Abu Bakr Bali Berbera, and I have a big mouth, and I cannot answer a question. And my question answered here. How you're a prophet? He says such a thing, and you are the one who said to me this is wrong. You are the one who said this is wrong. Cannot be true. It cannot be physically. It is impossible. You are the one who said that clearly, and now your prophet is getting busted by your help. Thank you very much. I wonder how many Muslims will leave Islam from Nigeria now because of you. So are you going to answer, ZB? Can you answer, please? ZB, answer.
I have already answered you.
No, you did not. You said this is wrong. You said this is wrong. You're a prophet. He still says that the same as in the Quran.
Bring another topic. Or should I ask you a question?
Take a hike. ZB. ZB, ZB, ZB. ZB, ZB, ZB. ZB, ZB, ZB. This is the stupidity of this God. Either you answer or don't call me back. Are you going to answer? Are you going to answer?
Hello?
Are you going to answer?
Answer what?
I showed you why you're a prophet. He said such a stupid thing, and you are the one who admit that this is wrong. You said that already. Why you're a prophet saying such a thing? How he can be a prophet yet he says something stupid according to you? You are the one who said this is wrong. Cannot be true.
So,
ZB.
What I want to prove with that?
What I want to prove to that? I ask why you are changing the topic. Did you say to me that this is wrong? You said that, and now you're a prophet saying exactly what is wrong. So are you willing to say, stay as a man, keep your words, and say Muhammad here is wrong?
The debate between Christians.
Depend. Get lost. Don't call me again. You are not brave enough to say it. Already you say it already. Who cares? ZB. They are excited. I want every one of you to download this video and share it around, especially if you are from Nigeria. This is what Islam is about. A bunch of dumbest, stupid, mad people. How in the world a human being believe in a garbage like this? This is religion and this is God? God saying that? And they lie. They say, oh, he saw it appear, look like it. It did not appear. It was like if it's a this is a lie. Your prophet even explained it. You see, the nice thing about Muhammad, he cannot stop doing poo-poo. Muhammad, he have to keep talking, and the more he talk, he get Islam busted. I'm very grateful for Muhammad. Very beautiful prophet. Let's see this guy. Maybe he's a Muslim. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Abdul. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
All right. So you are a Muslim, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. What do you think about our topic? We say that the science of the Quran prove Allah to be false.
Okay. Well, first of all, we know that the Quran is in Arabic.
Oh, really? I thought it's in
Yes,
English. Okay. That's a news for me. Okay.
And I noticed that you use only the known translation of the Quran and the Hadith.
Should I use unknown translation according to you?
Well, I think that when you spot a mistake, you should be able to correct it.
And did you find the mistake yourself?
Well, like, sometimes translations make mistakes, but you don't even try to correct it. So before we start, can I test you and see if you have extensive knowledge of Arabic?
No, I cannot take test, please, because I'm very weak. What about we test Allah? What do you think?
What?
What about we test Allah? Do Allah have extensive knowledge in Arabic?
Yeah, I think he does.
Do you speak Arabic yourself? Do you speak Arabic yourself?
Well, I understand Arabic, but
so how you can test me in Arabic if you don't know? How you can test me in Arabic if you do not know Arabic, my friend?
I understand Arabic.
Okay, but how you can test me in Arabic if you are not a person who speak Arabic? This is funny.
I can, Google.
Okay, nice to meet you, Google. Okay, let us go to the topic. How you can prove to me, my friend?
No. Can I please test you first?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, you may be able to speak Arabic, but it can mean that you only speak, Arabic as a layman and wouldn't understand classical Arabic or the Quranic.
Okay, I will help you. I speak as a layman. Now, what that will do to you?
Well, I'm going to mention 10 words in Arabic, and I will give you 4 seconds to tell me what the meanings of the words
No, I refuse. This is very hard for me. Can you make it 11?
11?
Because I like odd numbers.
Okay, fine. 11.
Okay, well, let me ask you. You are going to ask me Arabic words. Do you know how to read Arabic?
I do.
Do you know how to read Arabic?
Yes.
Okay. Can you read for me? Can you read for me what is in the screen?
No. Can I test you first, and then I'll do it.
But what I will do now? What if I am from China? What I will do?
What?
Are you saying to me that if somebody is from China who do not know Arabic, he cannot be a Muslim?
Well, this is not about any Chinese people. We're talking about you.
You?
Can I please?
Please.
mention those 3 words. I mean 10 words.
Why only 10?
Arabic.
What about you go and we take the whole Quran?
Okay, 11 words.
No. No, I want to do this. I want you to choose for me a chapter in the Quran, all of it, and we go word by word. What do you say?
Now let's just use the 10 words.
No. I don't
have
like 10 words.
prepared.
I like you to test me in 10,000 words.
do you
Listen, silly.
refuse-
Listen, silly.
do you
Listen,
refuse
silly.
to
Listen, silly. I am an Arab.
Do you refuse
Are you stupid or not? Are you
accept my
stupid or what? I am an Arab.
I don't think you're stupid, but
Okay, so
if you-
don't
if you
do this
refuse-
silly. You are not in a place to examine me in my Arabic. At least let somebody who speak
yes,
Arabic to
I
call me.
am. You use Arabic in your videos, but I don't even know if you if you really
I don't care if you
understand
know or
Arabic.
not, donkey. Who care? Get lost. I use Arabic in my videos. What do you mean I use Arabic in my videos? I read the Arabic in front of you and I explain and I translate. Don't be a stupid donkey. I will test you with 10 words in Arabic. Garbage in, garbage out. Either you go and you say to me, here we go, I will give you a chapter in the Quran, translate it, not 10 words. Stupidity. A person who was born in the Middle East, he spent most of his life in the Middle East, and you are going to examine him in Arabic, you donkey? At least let somebody an Arab to call me and do that. I mean, how stupid you are. Who's next? You don't even know how to read them. So what is my first language, guys? Anyway, maybe we have a Muslim here. Let us see. His internet is weak. Next. Hello? Hello? Here we go. Should I translate what he said to you in Arabic? He said to me, his mother vagina, his mother vagina. Here we go. I speak Arabic. A Muslim, he cannot answer me. He called me and he says, your mother vagina, your mother vagina. Islam. Welcome to Islam. Filthy cult. Garbage in, garbage out. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, so I asked someone about this verse that you are discussing on the screen right now, yes?
Okay.
And he interpreted as in the way that the Prophet, he said he found it, as in he perceived the sun to be setting in the water, in a body of water.
But the one who said that, it is Allah, not even the Prophet. Secondly, here Muhammad, he confirmed that. He says he is the one who asked the other guy, do you know where this goes, where this one said? He said Allah and his apostle knows best. So they are, you see here, they are acknowledging the knowledge of Allah with the knowledge of Muhammad. So Muhammad, he don't speak of himself, he speaks by the knowledge of Allah. So then he said, It's set in a spring of more warm water. This is exactly as the Quran says. So the Muslim, they lie to us. They say, oh, this is how it looked like. But even if you go in the Quran, it says it clearly. This is not how it looked like. The one who is reporting the story is Allah himself. It was Allah who is talking, not the guy who is going there. And look what it says here too, to make it more clear and more horrible. It says, enter when he reached the sitting place of the sun. There is a sitting place for the sun. So the Quran teach that there is a place where the sun sit. Isn't that clear for you?
Yes, but I'm talking about the language used, because it's
my friend, there's nothing
it's
called language used. It's very clear. It says حتى بلغ مغرب الشمس ووجدها تغرب في عين حمية. So he reached the sitting place of the sun. That statement alone proved Muhammad and Islam to be false, because sitting place of the sun does not exist. The sun set where you live and where I live, correct?
yes.
So I do not need to go anywhere. So what does that mean until he reached the sitting place of the sun? That's stupid. So when he said the sitting place, it's meaning clearly that there is a place where the sun set.
They could be talking visually. They could be
No. He is telling the journey of this guy. He is telling the journey, and then the journey continue, and he changed direction. He take the opposite direction. Read with me carefully. Then he says, then he follow another way. And then enter when he come to the rising place of the sun, and you will notice he arrived to the place where the sun rise, and next to it he found it rising on people whom Allah has provided no shelter. So he found in that location where the sun rise such a people. Same for the story of the sunset. It says, read it with me carefully. Until he reached the sitting place of the sun, he found it sitting in a spring of murky water, and he found near it, do you see it? A people. Do you see it?
Yes.
He found near what? Near where the sun set.
Yeah, okay, yes, it's funny, but it's funny translation, but
my friend, this is not a
when you see-
translation. This is not translation. I don't care about translation. Arabic is my first language, and we can go and read the interpretation of the scholars.
yeah, sorry, not the translation, but if you go to the beach and you see the sun setting, then
This is not
You-
my
you
problem,
see it
my friend.
going
No. You see, Muhammad, he is copying from a book. It's called Zul Qurnayn, the man with the two horn, written by a Syrian author. It's a fiction book about a real person. He is Alexander the Great, and Muhammad here is copying that story, and he put it in his book. Now everybody, when I try to cover the ass of Allah, says, oh, this isn't how it appear, but Allah is the one is talking. Allah is the one is reporting. So if Allah says it appeared to him, then I will say this is what it says. But as you see, nowhere it says that. You see here it says, and they ask you about Dhul Qurnayn, I shall recite to you something of his history. Who is the one who's talking?
Allah.
Allah. That's it.
Yeah.
So it's not the guy who said I saw it, and you know what I mean. If the guy he said I saw it there, then I would say okay, the guy he made a mistake, he thought this, blah blah blah. But the Quran is reporting a story and the fact about this person. Muhammad, he was not in the time of this man, so they are asking you to examine you, and because they examine Muhammad, Allah he decided to help Muhammad and to tell Muhammad things nobody knows. What is the things nobody knows? That he found where the sun set, and he found where the sun rise, and he found next to it people who live there, and he described even the people what he did with them. And you will see here after that there's a conversation between this guy and Allah. Here when he arrived where the sun the sitting place of the sun, he said, as for him as a disbeliever in the oneness of Allah who does wrong, we shall punish him, and he will be brought back into his Lord, who will punish him. But as for the one who believe in Allah, etc., then look what it says, and then he follow another place, and then you will see how the conversation run. it says here, and shall speak into him mild words as our instructions. So Allah is talking to this man. The man is guided by Allah. This is why he says, we gave him, you know, inna makkanna lahu fil ard, verily we establish him on earth, and we gave him the means of everything. So Allah here claimed that this is a prophet of God, which means he is a prophet of him. He is the one who sent him. He is the one who gave him victory. And now he described his journey doing jihad for Allah. Then he arrived. The story did not even stop.
Okay, yes, but going back to the verse of the sun setting, it isn't the story is according to Dhul Qarnayn, right?
No, according to Allah. Where is Dhul Qarnayn talking now? Do you see? It says until when he reached. If Dhul Qarnayn is speaking, he will say until I reached. My friend, let us be smart, and you are smarter than this. Let them not to fool you. It's clearly Allah is still reporting, still Allah talking. Actually, the whole story here, Allah is talking until we arrive there. Then it's still Allah. Actually, the whole story Allah is talking. Then Allah he report, and he is the one is talking. Then he report what happened between him and those guys who they are suffering from the people of Gog and Magog. So Allah reporting what she said, what they said to him, what he said to them. But the story here, all of it is about Allah saying, until when he came to the rising place of the sun, until when he came to the sitting place of the sun, he found it. He found it. Do you see? He found it.
Yes.
He didn't say I found it. Allah is saying. He's stating a fact. When I say Muhammad, he entered the house and he found his house in fire, that's mean I am the one stating that fact. It's a fact. Correct?
Yes, yes.
So it cannot be he thought. He found it. He did not say he thought it is. He found it. And who is the one saying he found it? Allah. So how Allah
yes,
report?
but when we say found, we cannot be meaning like cannot. It can be the meaning in the way in which the way in which Dhul Qarnayn saw it, right?
My friend, why want to be silly here? I mean, with my respect to you, isn't it Muhammad? He said how he found it. So what we will do with Muhammad? Why Muhammad here? He is not talking about Dhul Qarnayn. He's talking about the sun in his time. Correct?
Or yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so here we go. He is riding his donkey with his friend, and he said to him, "Where the sun goes? Do you know what the sun said?" The guy he said, "Allah and his apostle know best." He said it goes and set in a spring of murky water. So let us say that Dhul Qarnayn he assumed that this is where it said. Muhammad he assumed too.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's
okay. Thank you, my friend. You know, we don't want to waste our time in things. Is it clear? They try to cover and to protect Muhammad to be a false prophet by fabricating things is not in the Quran. As simple as that. Thank you for calling. Do we have any Muslim would like to call? What happened to tafsir? We have Abbas. He want tafsir. Guys, should we call Abbas? Shall we call Abbas? Abbas saying what happened to tafsir? Abbas, let me call you. You will not answer, Abbas?
Hello?
Okay, Abbas. Did you say to me in text what about tafsir?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so do you accept the tafsir?
You quote tafsir very quickly all the time.
Okay, do you accept the tafsir? Yes or no?
Go to mention tafsir, man. What's happened?
Okay, I'm asking you, do you accept tafsir?
Well, let's see what the tafsir says, man. You know my view, yeah, how I take it. But I think you take up tafsir all the time, but somehow you become mufassir suddenly. You forgot about Ibn Abbas.
No, absolutely no. Okay, here we go. This is tafsir in front of us. Read it. This is tafsir, and this is the tafsir of the cousin of the Prophet, the only one Muhammad he named him to be a person who can explain the Quran.
I was doing something. Yeah, go on. Read the tafsir for me.
Read it.
I'm sorry.
This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan, Tafsir Ibn Abbas. And your name is Abbas.
Tafsir Ibn Abbas, okay. Yeah, my name is Abbas.
Okay, read it for us.
Yeah, read it for me.
You read it, go ahead. It's in front of you.
I'm not on the screen, I'm just...
Oh, you are driving now?
No, I am at home. I was lying
okay.
down.
Tell when he reached the sitting place of the sun, where the sun set, he found it sitting in muddy water, a black, muddy, and stinking spring. It's also said that this is mean a hot spring, and he found people there about. Those people were disbeliever. We said, O Zulqarnain, we inspired him, either punish, either kill them until they accept to believe that there is no deity except Allah. Now, what do you say?
No, explain. Where did he explain the sun sets in the water or not?
Get lost. Explain. I mean, what more explain? If this is the interpretation, I need to explain the interpretation. Guys, explain. This is the interpretation. If the interpretation cannot explain it to you, donkey, what I can do, explain the explanation. So why you call it explanation? And why you ask me to show you the explanation? The Abdul now, he want me to explain the explanation. Have you ever heard certified donkeys more than those people? It says a blackened, muddy, stinking spring. He found it in blackened, muddy, stinking spring. Explain it to me. So why you told it? Why you call this book explanation? And now, if I explain it to you, do you accept my explanation? And what about your prophet? Because your prophet, he cannot. Here we go. Why you are calling me back?
We read Ibn Kathir.
Oh, you like only Ibn Kathir? You like Ibn Kathir?
Because you know Ibn Kathir explained much more. This one he did.
Well, Ibn Kathir, he came more than 800 years after Muhammad, and he tried to defend the Quran, right?
Ibn Kathir is not good enough for you.
Yes, it's not. Okay, hold on. Do you accept Ibn Kathir? Do you accept Ibn Kathir? I want you to say yes. I want you to promise me that whatever Ibn Kathir he says, you accept. About the chapter of 18, say yes.
No, chapter 8. Don't say chapter 8.
No. About everything there. Do you accept Ibn Kathir? Yes or no?
Now, Christian princes.
Do you accept Ibn Kathir? Say yes. I challenge you in front of everybody to say I accept Ibn Kathir. Yes or no?
He want to make me agreement in different.
Get lost. Either you say I accept him to be my scholar to teach me what the Quran is saying, or you don't tell me read Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir will torture you, you donkey. And your prophet, he is better than Ibn Kathir? Or Ibn Kathir is better than your prophet? If you're a prophet saying where the sun set, are you insulting your prophet? Are you saying that we listen to Ibn Kathir, we ignore what Muhammad said? Thank you very much. I show him what his prophet said, not what the Christian prince said, what Ibn Kathir said, not Ibn Abbas said. This is your prophet. And not only that, Muhammad, he get himself busted in many places. Muhammad, he cannot stop talking about the sun, where the sun goes. And let us explain why Muhammad, he think the sun set in the murky water. Read carefully with me. Muhammad, he explained the sun movement every day. Are you going to say to me Ibn Kathir, he knew better than your prophet? This is not metaphorically, this is physically. Allah apostles asked me at the sunset, do you know where the sun goes? At the time of the sunset between two brackets. I replied, Allah and his apostle know better. He said, it goes, i.e. travel. So your stupid prophet believe that the sunset is the sun is going. Till it's prostrate itself under the throne of Allah. Hold on, where is the throne of Allah? Somebody will say to me, what is there's no water here? Let me show you how the water works. The throne of Allah is above the water. This is why Muhammad, he said, the sun set under the throne of Allah. Do you see it? There is a water in the sky. There's a water in the sky where a throne of Allah is above the water. And I challenge any Muslim to say to me, this is not true. And as you see, it says in front of us. Because here, if this is not a water in the sky, that will be a water in the earth. So before he created anything, the throne was above the water, but there's nothing to create yet created. Right? If we go in different hadith, we will find the following. Muhammad, he said, فمرت بهم سحابة فنظر إليها فقال ما تسمون هذه؟ قالوا السحابة. قال والمزنة. The people didn't know what is Muhammad. He's a madman. He creates words. And then they said to him, what muzn? What is that? He said the muzn, and he said an anan. Abu Dawood said, I am not quite confident about the word anan. He asked, do you know the distance between the heaven and the earth? They replied, we do not know for sure. You are the one who knows. He then said, the distance between them is 71, 72, 73. He's not sure, like 71. It's like maybe hijab. You know, 71, 70. 4,000 years, not a single Jew worship and instructed to worship anyone except God. 4,000 years. Then he says, and the heaven which is above is similar distance. Go until count it 7 heavens. Above the 7 heaven there is a sea. Do you see it? Who's next? Who's next? I am the Christian prince, and none of you dare to debate me. I crush you. I take you for a snack. I actually am not debating Muslims. I'm just a spanking. So they try to fabricate to change the meaning, but they cannot, because their prophet, which I'm very thankful for him, he keep talking, and the more he talk, the more he got Islam busted. Anyway, we have enough today. We are already here for 3 hours. No, almost 2 hours and a half. I want people to download the videos, please. This video, especially the guy from Nigeria. This guy, he have a big mouth. He insulted Christianity left and right, and he think that he is a person who knows. Let everybody, the same as the guy from Nigeria who called himself Ustaz. Do you remember the guy, the Ustaz? Ustaz. He's an Ustaz. All of them, they are Ustaz. In fact, they are certified donkeys. And when they try to defend their religion, they expose it. And this is why I'm very thankful for the exposure of Islam by the help of the Muslims. If you like to learn more about the cult of Islam, I advise you to get my books. You can search Amazon in your country, so you can get a free shipping, most of them. Amazon Germany, Amazon France, Amazon England, Amazon USA, whatever. Here we don't talk. Here we prove what we speak of. We don't make speeches. They do. We don't. Here we got Islam tortured, exposed. We make it like fine sand. We destroy it, and then we turn the fan on and the sand all over. Islam is the most stupid cult, and anyone can destroy it easy. But my friend, you have to have knowledge, and you have to be strong. When you debate Muslims, don't make them turn away from the topic. They are a coward, and they will try to switch the topic in the speed of light. You notice always when you talk to a Muslim, you talk about potato, right away he starts speaking about concrete. They make you fall into a trap, and the purpose of that trap is to divert you from your topic. Don't let them do that. Watch my videos and see how I enforce the conversation. And the reason I enforce it, because those people, they don't speak like adults, they speak like kids. And when they ask you to read about anything, and they say, I want you to read this scholar, either he accept the scholar or he don't. Get him busted right away. Do you accept that scholar? In a second you will see he changed his mind. He don't want to accept him. He accept him only in that thing. But who care? We prove him to be a liar, even your scholar, because this is against the Quran, and this is against the Prophet of Islam saying so. Don't let them play you. They will try, and you cannot play with me. You better do better next time. Thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you, and I will see you soon again. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and take care, all of you. Bye-bye.